Hello, hello. I hope y'all are doing so good and having a wonderful day. I am so excited to get back to work today. For those of you who are new or missed it, last week was my first time streaming and we started a new challenge called the Chaos Challenge. I came up with it one night when I was trying to sleep, and I'm a little bit nervous that it's going to make me not enjoy this game for much longer. But basically, in order to progress in the game, you have to spin a wheel of different challenges, and some of them aren't too bad. It's like you're not able to use your net that day. Other ones, in order to, like, let's just say, for example, you wanted to start the Able Sisters kind of side quest, you would spin the wheel and you might have to completely complete the museum before you can start that. So in order to time jump, in order to progress the game, put down plots, all of that kind of stuff, you have to spin a wheel. And we got up to some interesting challenges last week. They weren't too terribly bad. No matter what, every single day, in order to progress, you have to make 100,000 bells. So we were able to do that. We also had to catch 20 fish in a row without, messing up. And then the other one was we couldn't use our net for a day. So we have kind of been working on that a little bit, and in order to start the museum side quest, we have to make another 100,000 bells. That's what the wheel said. So that's the plan. So today we will be spinning the wheel to kind of see what our end of day challenge is. And then we will have to make 100,000 bells to progress the day and 100,000 bells to start the museum side quest. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game and see what Tom Nook has for us today. Oh, it's raining! Okay. I have struggled to get rain in this game, so maybe we can get some of the, more rare creatures. That would be lovely. Also, thank you, Connor. I'm glad you liked the format. Please let me know if you can hear me okay, if you can hear the background music. Let me know if anything needs to be tweaked. There's really not much news today, so instead I'll share some valuable tips about Eris living, the Miles redemption process. Oh, that's right. Okay, we did order a wetsuit yesterday, so that is how we are going to be able to make all of our money. We have upgraded to a home, thankfully, but the question is, do we want to go ahead and upgrade? And if we do, we have to spin the wheel. So it does, leave some stuff to be desired, to say the least. All right. So there we go. One room loner. That is me. Let's see. Okay. So let's go ahead and check our mail real fast. Congrats on our new home. Thank you, thank you. And then, oh, that's right, our mom sent us, I think these are going to be pairs. Let's see what we got. I also think that for some reason, I am not seeing comments from Twitch. So I might need to work on that in just a second. Okay, so we have our home. Sorry, my brain was not doing what it should be doing. Okay, so we have our home. We need to get 100,000 bells, and one of these should be a wetsuit. Okay, so we have our wooden mini table. So I think that maybe we should go ahead and spin the wheel. Oh, we got pages. That's so much better than pairs. Oh, I love that. Okay. Actually, real fast, I'm going to work on being able to see everyone from Twitch because y'all are not showing up on my screen the way that I was hoping you would. There it is. Do you spell your name as Jacqueline / do you prefer something else? Also, what are your pronouns? Yes, I spell, that is exactly the way that I spell my name, Jacklyn, and my pronouns are she, her. I'm so glad that you are here in the chat. Tell me a little bit more about you. Okay. What was I doing? We are going to put down our peaches. And we are going to spin the wheel. Okay. I got to get my brain in order. Okay, so for this one, what we are going to do is spin this daily wheel. So let's see. I'm a little bit nervous. So this is to progress for moving on to tomorrow. Oh no. Okay, so we can't use our shovel today. All right, well, I don't even think we have a shovel, so I think that that works out just fine. Okay, so I think I might just like jump straight into doing some swimming. I will eventually want to upgrade my pockets, but I think we need a few more Nook miles for that. So I say let's just go ahead and jump right on in and we can start working our way towards hopefully getting 100,000 bells. Okay, let's see. I still got a sea slug. So because I can't start working on the museum yet, I'm not even going to save any of these. So I think I'm just going to immediately sell them. I think that's probably going to be more helpful towards making money. I hope everyone has had a lovely day so far. Last day of April. I do feel a little bit flustered. I was having some issues with like formatting some stuff and then my camera wasn't working. Obviously we got it all taken care of. It's going to be fine. But yeah, I now feel like I need to kind of screw my head on right. Also, I would love to hear like what you're looking forward to in May. My husband's birthday is in a little over a week and I'm so excited. He is the easiest person in the world to celebrate, and so I'm very much looking forward to it. But I do think I need to come up with like a really good gift. We took a vacation earlier this year and we've kind of said that it was both of our birthdays and our anniversary celebration, like all that kind of stuff. So I do think that that's what we've said, but also at the same time, I want to get him something. But he's listening to this stream, so he's being so sweet and supportive. Connor, if there's anything that you want for your birthday, let me know. All right. So my embarrassment of this week. I guess it was a week from today, or a week ago today, I started playing Tomodachi Life. And I went ahead and like did 2 videos, but I like didn't start editing them or anything until like days and days and days later. And so I was going to like edit it, put it up on YouTube, all of that kind of stuff. And I realized that I had been mistakenly calling it Tamagotchi Life instead of Tomodachi. So a G instead of a D. And I had also, like, as I was editing it, realized that I misread a bunch of stuff. I was playing the game wrong. But anyway, have had so much fun playing that one. Just feel a little bit goofy not having it right. So you're a cat mom? Oh my gosh, I have a cat too. What's your cat's name? What color is your cat? I want to like hear all about your cat. Mine's name's Paige, like a book page. And I love her so much. She actually was my husband's birthday present like several years ago, but she's more my cat than his, fortunately for me, unfortunately for him. Connor, maybe we should get you another cat for your birthday. I'm also a big fan of the cat villagers in Animal Crossing, so I really want to, if we could get some on this island, I wouldn't be too mad about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do a lot of autofilling instead. But Elle, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. Okay, let's check we still have a little bit more. That's good. So I think we can do this. We can sell. We can hopefully increase our pocket size. And then since I wasn't able to use my net last week, I wouldn't mind catching some butterflies or something, but since it's raining, we might not have much luck. But I would not be too mad about trying to catch some stuff. I do think that today would be really strategic if I ever do have to complete the museum, of trying to get some of the more difficult, like, rain-only critters. So I think, like, the snail only comes out in the rain. Also, what's it called? Barrel eye, I think, but I have never caught that one. And, oh my. And then there's another one, but I can't remember what fish it is. Anyway, but just in case we don't get any more rainy days, it might be helpful. You have 2 cats, Midya and Varasa. Oh, and she's a tuxedo, and she's a tabby. I bet that they are the most precious in the whole wide world. I'm telling you. I just love cats. I love them so much. My cat was a part of the stream last week, but she did not enjoy being enclosed in this room with me, so my husband had to come save her. But they're just so cute. I also love your cats' names. Those are beautiful. Midya and Varesa. Absolutely stunning. All right, let's see how okay, we are officially have our pockets full. What is nice, since we have our wetsuit, we can access anywhere on our island. So even though we don't have the vaulting pole, we will be able to just scoot right on over. Okay, so let's see. We cannot use our shovel today. I don't even have a shovel, so that's all right. But I will have to keep that in mind for all of the fossils and stuff that we have. But I do think it would be a good idea to go ahead and also pick up all of the weeds on the other parts of the island, as well as sell as much fruit as we possibly can. So let's go ahead and sell all of this stuff, and then we can also talk to our villagers. All the things. Oh, I think we're about to get the Nook's Cranny. Oh, we are not anywhere near that one yet. Okay, so we will have to pay off our home loan today. So I need to keep that in mind as well. It might not be a bad idea to also go visit a Nook Mile Island. I'm trying to think. I should probably wait until I need to start doing the Nook's Cranny side quest. I'm gonna tell him I'm a little bit busy and like not even start this yet. They're both very cuddly and sweet girls, which is apparently rare for female cats. I got both. Oh, they were both bottle fed too. They sound precious. I'm telling you, cuddly cats, there's nothing better. Paige is also very cuddly. Every morning when I start work, she comes and gets in my lap, and then she loves joining my meetings. So like the moment she starts hearing that I'm in a meeting, she comes in. I think she likes the attention. But they sound so precious. Also, I feel like female cats, they don't get enough credit. They deserve more credit because they're so fun. Okay, so we are going to say hello real fast. This is going to be interesting because as of right now, the plan is to only stream once a week. But it's so funny that I have forgotten everything that we accomplished last week. So I feel like I need to maybe do it a little bit more frequently. Oh, and no worries about sending the messages. I am just happy that you're here and love hearing from you no matter what. So I just appreciate you sending messages. Okay, so let's see. Here's my question. Do we think that we could do multiple side quests at a time? So like obviously we have starting the museum, but also we could see what we need to do for starting like the next Cranny side quest. So should we go ahead and spin the wheel for that one too, and we'll just have multiple things that we are working towards today? I feel inclined to try that. So So another thing to consider, let me pull this up real fast, is, so we have like the daily wheel, and then this is the early days wheel, because some of them, it was, if I tried this like more difficult challenge one, like catch 5 barrel eyes, make 10 million bells, like all of these kinds of things. If I did this, it was so difficult, it would lock me into, like, in the early days, I needed it to kind of progress a little bit differently. So the question is, like, it is still day 2. So, like, does that qualify as the early days, or am I chickening out and should challenge myself a little bit more? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe to do kind of like the early days wheel for now, and then certainly for the Able Sisters, and anytime we want to build a plot or go villager hunting or anything like that, then we would have to spend the other ones. But I don't want to make it too easy on myself. So you let me know what you think makes the most sense. Let's see. I also need to try and get my item from the tree as well, so I may also do that at the same time. I will take the money. I know a lot of people don't love when it rains in Animal Crossing, but I do. I love it so much. It makes me really happy. Just like, it's cozy. Okay, let's see. We might need to go run and grab a slingshot. I do believe I have one. Perfect. Okay, let's go get this. Okay. Now I can't find it. I can hear it. There it is. The fact that you can only shake the money trees once is crazy to me. I know. I agree. I would love to be able to shake them more than once. Oh, Elle, you also play Tomodachi Life? Yay! You should... Ooh, this is one of my favorite items. You should absolutely get back into playing Animal Crossing. It's so funny to me that sometimes it really is one of those things where, like, I can get so burnt out, and then, like, a few months later I come back to it and I'm like, oh, no, this is such a good game. How in the world did I ever get burnt out from this? Oh, okay, so are you saying, like, when you bury the money and you only get a certain amount of money out of it, Allie, is that what you're saying? Or are you talking about how you can, like, get coins from the... Or am I playing it wrong? Can you get more coins when you push it or hit the tree? I feel like I'm constantly learning little tips and tricks about the game. Okay, so in this case, is this what you're talking about? I do like that when it is the money trees that you can put in, like, a certain amount of money and get more money back. Like, if you put in 10,000 bells, you get 30,000. I do think that that's quite cool. The coin trees, you can shake them and drop... What? I did not know this. This is news to me. I don't have a net. Do we think we can make it to someone else's house? Oh no! You can seriously get up to 9? I did not know this. And wow. In that case, we could have made it towards our 100,000 a lot faster. Alrighty, so I think actually, I don't know if we shook everything on this part of the island. Let's see. Look at us, Elle. We are learning new things. Can't believe they can drop up to 9. I feel betrayed. Wild. Well, that's definitely going to motivate me to pay more attention to shaking the trees. So I'm going to have to ignore the glow spot for today because I can't use a shovel. I also always forget about the rocks. It's like a only very beginning of the game thing that I focus on. So I need to make sure that I'm better about that. Once I have all of the wood and rock and iron and all of those things that I need, it's like they cease to exist. Unless I'm like wanting to do a little rock garden or something. But other than that, it's like they're there. And we got our table mirror from Brofina. I wish I liked the chicken characters more, but they're not my favorites. Allie, do you have any other Animal Crossing tips for me that is going to absolutely change everything and how I look at this game? Tell me more. Okay, also I need to be paying better attention of which ones I am shaking so that I don't miss anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that orange on the ground so I can better keep track. Oh, I like our little pond back here. That's really cute. I stand by it. Picking up weeds in this game is one of my favorite things. I have no idea what you know and what you don't. You play infinitely more than me. Yeah, but apparently you know a whole lot more than me. Oh no. Also, Allie, I really like your handle. when I saw you pop up, I was like, hi, Allie. Also, how's writing going? Are you writing right now? I also think I have a challenge idea in mind, Allie, but I don't know if you're gonna like it or not. It involves you. Yeah, you should do something with it. Yeah, get back to writing. I mean, stay here with me and you can talk to me and hang out and we can have fun. But are you in possession of the gnat today? When I first started my animal, Goose called you ugly. Ow, that is so rude. You do not deserve that. Yeah, Goose. First off, his name is Goose, but he's a chicken, and that just categorically is upsetting. Okay, we got coins, Allie. So I'm shaking the tree. And I think we only got one. Maybe I really just screwed it up earlier. I still have custody of the gnat. I'm so sorry. Allie and I share one brain cell. We call it a gnat. And apparently I have custody of it, but I don't feel like I do. Allie, I think you have the gnat. I'll try and send it back to you though if you would like. And let's see. It's in transit. It might be. I think it is in transit. I think you're right. Is it walking? Hopefully it's flying. You deserve better. Also, Al, are the Aggies playing tonight? I don't know when they play baseball, but I was hoping that maybe they would, I don't know, spark something for you. Oh, we got pansies. I forgot to check that last week. Pansies are, in fact, my least favorite of the flowers. But that's all right. They're growing on me, I think. Nope. I picked a free night. Go me. Go me. Gosh, I can't imagine doing sports that frequently. It just sounds impossible. Any sport. Wait, does that mean that they're going to be playing during the wedding? Are we going to need to be able to watch it like on our phone underneath the table or something? I absolutely acknowledge that this is probably not the best use of my time at the moment, but I'm still doing it anyway. I'll be cheering for them, Allie. Also, hello, for those of you who are new. So glad you are here. This is day 2 of my chaos challenge, which basically, if I want to progress in the game at all, I have to spin a wheel, and the wheel can be anything as diabolical as catching 5 string fish or completing the entire museum, doing all of Happy Home Paradise and decorating all of my villager homes, to only being able to, or not being able to use my net for one day. So it is quite an interesting challenge. Again, we're still very, very early days of this. So far, today we cannot use our shovel. And we need to collect 100,000 bells to start being able to even work on the museum, which thankfully that won't take very long. And then we need to make 100,000 bells just to be able to time travel to the next day, or just finish this day. So we have a few things that we definitely need to do. We have also started to trigger the Nook's Cranny side quest. So I kind of started to put feelers out on if I should do one of the easier wheels, since it is still early days and I don't want to lock myself out of being able to do anything, or if I jump right in and choose to be diabolical and potentially hate myself and to do this super difficult one. So y'all let me know what you're thinking. All right, so I think, how about this? How about we go sell what we have, and then maybe we can go back to doing some diving for the sea creatures. Oh, he's gonna bug me about this every single time. Some other. A difficult wheel might potentially be impossible, so I vote no. Well, Allie, that is very kind of you. You be tough when why be tough when you can be lazy? Why indeed? Why indeed? Awesome. I'll take that money. Okay. Oh, okay. Ava was a good chicken to like start with, to redeem that process. I do like Ava. But some of the other ones, man, they're just not quite my favorite. Okay, let's see. I think we need 8,000 miles to be able to upgrade our pockets, so we might still have a little bit to go. Also, I'm going to just change one thing real fast. Let's see. Maybe I'm not gonna change one thing real fast. Okay. There we go. All right. Yes, let's go back to swimming. Elle, who's your favorite villager? Or like your favorite personality type? I, for one, love the lazies. The lazies and the normals, I think, are my favorites. And I really wasn't expecting it, but man, I too just want to talk about food and sleeping all the time. So the lazy villagers and I have that in common. Also, I want to get a scallop so that we can say hello to Pascal. I think Pascal's definitely one of my favorite NPCs, but I think maybe Leaf takes the cake, personally. I also like Brewster, but I always forget to go see him. And then I feel kind of bad. Plus, I'm not a coffee drinker, so we might not really be able to bond on that one, I'm afraid. Let's see, we just passed that. Turn it around, girl. Liv, hi! I'm so glad you're here. I loved your stream earlier today. I was so sad when I had to go jump in a meeting. But I hope that your stream went really, really well earlier, and I thought that everything was looking so nice. But enjoy the lurk, and thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Sasha is really, really cute. Sasha is such a good character. I think it would be so cute to have both Olive and Hazel on an island. Because both of them, I think the cubs are really cute. And Blue Bear. But I feel like I don't see the cubs very often when I'm on villager hunts. But I think Molly, I know she's a duck, but like Molly, Olive, Hazel, Lolly, they're just so cute. I also really like Diana. I think she's like one of the fawns. Love her. I definitely don't mind the Peppies as like a personality, but the Jocks, I don't love the Jocks, and I don't love the Sisterlies. Sometimes I feel like they bully me. Maybe it's because I don't have any sisters. But yeah, they're not always a win for me. Yes, here he is. I wonder what advice he's gonna give us today. Oh yeah, we got a recipe. Let's see what deep advice he's gonna give us. Okay, feel this. Laughter is your brain getting so excited it forgets how lungs work. It's the best malfunction. Wrap your noodle around that. I shall. Thank you, Pascal. Murphy's really cute too. I don't think I've ever had Murphy on an island, but I definitely need to work on that. I've considered doing an island of like all things that I don't like. And so like layout. So in that case, it would be double South Rivers and, my goodness, the plaza would be really, really close to the airport. And then I would have all of my least favorite characters on the island. But I also think I need to do like favorites and do it that way. Hi, Lucia. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're having a lovely day. Right now, we are trying to make as much money as we possibly can because we got some stuff to pay off. So, unfortunately, last stream I was mainly fishing, so I know but that was probably so boring. And today will probably be equally as boring because we are just going to be doing a lot of diving. So thanks for hanging out. Oh no, you lost Murphy's amiibo? I've never had an amiibo, but I've really considered getting it for some villagers. Also, the process to invite them to your island, I feel like I've only seen it happen once when I was watching someone else. I don't think they were streaming. I think they were just posting videos to YouTube. But is it over 3 days? I feel like that process is not what I would expect it to be. Ooh, what's an amiibo emulator? You have piqued my interest on that one. Okay, I do feel like we are going to run out of... Oh, we are doing just fine. I do wish that fish and critters and bugs would stack the way that other things do in your pockets, because that would be really nice. Okay, so since Ali said do the early days chaos wheel, that's what we're going to do. I think we need to take a little gander at it real fast. So just in case we need to start also working on other things, we need to have this idea going. An amiibo all in one device? You... Okay, wow, we can't use our wetsuit today. You know what? I did that to myself. I can only blame myself, which this also means that we can't go visit the other parts of the island either. Oh, this is our little secret beach, I guess. Okay, well, good thing we cleared off this one bit, but I don't think we're going to be able to clear off the other one now. So that was rude. The chaos is chaosing, I think. Okay, and let's see what we got Nook Miles wise. Yeah. Okay, so I'm also thinking that because this isn't typical gameplay, I think I'm gonna sell the pearls because I don't think I'm gonna actually make anything with the pearls. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell them. And let's see, I'm also... Let me think. I need to make a net, and I think these are both fishing rods, so we should be good there. I think it's just 5 sticks. I didn't need to look. Okay. Let's see. 3 or 2. I have 3. Oh, that's really cool. And do you have to make certain things? Is that right? So they might ask you for a DIY or something like that. You get pearls from diving. So just how you can use the wetsuit and catch anything, then you can get it that way, or Pascal will sometimes give them to you. Hi, Pink Wispy, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out. We are doing the Chaos Challenge, and my plan for today, I have to get 200,000 bells to be able to start my museum, and then also just every day you have to do that. And so my plan was to use a wetsuit that I bought last stream, and I just spun the wheel for starting the Nook's Cranny side quest, and it said that I'm not allowed to use my wetsuit today. So we are going to have to get creative. I also cannot use a shovel today. So just so much fun. So I guess we can go ahead and listen to what Timmy has to say. Since it's only, just not using the wetsuit. Okay. Hoping that you might be interested in collaborating on a new venture, opening a new shop. Let's see. I need to get, I think it's, 30 pieces of each and then 30. Okay, let's see. But let's see. We might not get the axe until we donate 5 critters. So we might not be able to start this until we get the 100,000 for the museum. This is what I mean by like accidentally kind of like locking myself in a corner. That there are certainly ways that like I can accidentally not be able to accomplish something. So we are going to have to do it in a very specific order, I think. Okay, and then I should have also picked up some more branches. Okay, so I think we're at 55,000 bells. So we're halfway to one of them. Let's see. Let's go ahead and shake a couple more trees. So you have to make a DIY every day, but they'll give you a new recipe. Oh, that's nice. That's also a really great way to get DIY recipes. Because especially like later on in the game, when there are only a few that you need, and you're getting the same ones over and over again, that's really nice. Alrighty, so we're gonna make a net. And trying to think in the sense of, okay, we can't start the museum side quest until we make 100,000 bells. So I'm not gonna catch a snail in case that's the only one I can catch for the day, because I would have to sell it. I know I'm making like ridiculous rules for myself. I am aware. But it's the Chaos Challenge, so it's the name of the game. Okay, let's also go ahead and get this. And we can start fishing. And hopefully we'll make so much money. Hi, Silver's Jazz. Glad you're here. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Also, I really, really love your handle. Do you like jazz? If so, who's your favorite musician? Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that one. There we go. I can't believe that I'm still reeling that I've been foiled in my plan of having a wetsuit and being able to use it. I'm so bummed about that. Ooh. It's nice that those DIYs are randomized too. Another thing that I've never done in this game is the cooking recipes. I really like the idea of it, but I don't decorate with food very often. And then on top of that, I never want to like minimize my abilities to get the DIY recipes. And so maybe I'm just like assuming here, like maybe it's not a problem at all, but I don't know. It's kind of one of my reasons for not doing it. Please convince me if I'm wrong and I should change my erroneous ways. All right. One fishing rod down. Did I pick up both of them? No. Also, this is going to be a ridiculous question, but when y'all fish in this game, do you have a specific pattern that you follow? Because I always go counterclockwise. No, I'm going clockwise. No, I'm going counterclockwise. We're gonna pretend like that didn't just happen. I'm gonna ignore that. You always go left. Fair. I feel like when I go look for my bottles on the beach, I always go left. But when I fish, I always go to the right. Oh, what did we get? Well, go us! But I think I have to sell it. Yay. Hold on, I am going to change a view for myself real fast. There we go. Okay. Allie, what am I supposed to do? It's the rule. I mean, it would also be a lot of money. Are you gonna rewrite the rules for me? Because if you say so, I'll say okay. Yes, ma'am. I'm honestly shocked at how quickly we caught it. Because the last time I was attempting to catch a coelacanth, it took hours. If it turns out that I have to complete the museum in order to like progress to something, and the last thing that I can catch is the coelacanth. Rules are meant to be broken. It's true. They are. And they are so fun to break. I love Brennan Lee Mulligan. It's truly alarming how easily I think he could convince me something, and I'd be like, okay. Like if he wanted to be a cult leader, he could. It's alarming at how easy that would be. have a feeling we're gonna need to make a couple of more fishing rods soon. Oh, I also just realized I've been dumping everything in front of my house, but I have a home. I could just go put it in the storage. Oh boy. Not my finest of work. Let's see. I'm going to sell some of those. Ooh, yes. I agree. The camera angle makes all of the difference. I'm also impatient and run around everywhere on the island, and so I get myself in trouble by scaring things off because I'm just not paying attention. Okay, let's also go ahead and do this so we can get a few more Nook miles. Let's see. Oh wait. Oh, it's just 5,000. Well, I think this is expanding our pockets. I hope it is. But Elle, I will say, you must be infinitely better than me at this because I cannot tell the size differences apart for like the fish sizes. Obviously, if it's like tiny versus the large, I got that, but there's so many different sizes and then they're all so similar. I'm not good at it. Okay, good. That was expanding our pockets. So let's go ahead and make another fishing rod. Okay, Allie, I'm not gonna sell the coelacanth. Just for you. Let's see. But everything else I shall sell. I could have made a lot more money though if I had sold it. Thanks, Sally. Okay, I am going to put all of this stuff in my house real fast. Yeah, I'll leave that out. I wonder if there's anything else that we can sell so far. I mean, if I'm really desperate, I can sell my clothes. We can... Oh. Alrighty, let's see. I do think that there's like something about putting a certain number of items inside your house as well. And so that might help us get a few more Nook miles. Even though it will certainly just clutter everything up. Place item. I'll just go ahead and put that in storage. Okay. And then we'll just place down the coelacanth somewhere. Perfect. I also need to, oh, I didn't mean to show that off. Not to brag or anything. It feels weird to me that that one is like the first line. I wish it was just put it down. Okay, yeah, I can, like, truly. I think that was also my problem when I was hunting for the coelacanth a couple of months ago. I kept just assuming that the correct size was wrong. And so I definitely got myself in trouble there. Oh, hello, little clownfish. Okay. If I catch the barrel eye, except I feel like it doesn't come out until like 9 p.m., which I'm not going to be here until 9 p.m. So probably won't be able to make that one work. Oh. I've also never been very good, and it might just be that I've never really played Animal Crossing during the summer, but I don't think I've caught all of the sharks. And so that might need to be something that I do, is like time travel forward to the summer, just so that we can catch some sharks. Yeah, true. Yes. Like, just hope for the best. I'll just catch everything. I had gone to a mystery island to, or a Nile Island to try and get the string fish, and that about sent me over the edge. I was not strong enough for that. Thankfully, I did have some bait on me, and that helped a lot. But I did catch it eventually. So then naturally, of course, I had to add to the difficult wheel, catch 5 stringfish. So apparently I just really want to suffer. But hopefully it'll be fun for y'all to watch. That's the goal, at least. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you're here. We are just playing a little Animal Crossing today. We were able to just catch a coelacanth, which was very nice. But yeah, just trying to make as much money as we can. This might be another one. Nope, just kidding. Also, for those of you who are joining via Twitch, I forgot to save the video over on Twitch. So if you want to watch last week's stream, which was the very first one, you can check it out over on YouTube at the Bibliovert Games. So feel free to check it out. I have a bunch of other videos over there as well, playing like cozy games and stuff. Yes, making bait is such a headache, but it is now nice with the 3.0 update that you can bulk make food and like craft, and oh my gosh, even though it's only 10, I'll take it. Hi Lee! I hope you're having a wonderful day. Also, we have a Discord for this channel. So if you are wanting to meet other people who love playing cozy games and things like that, please feel free to join. I think it is in the description. If it is not, I am so sorry, but it is definitely on both YouTube and Twitch. I have had a good day. I was able to go on several walks today, which was super nice. My dog has been sick, and so I'm very grateful. We have a vet that is within walking distance, so walked her over there, and she's doing much better. She finished all of her medication today, and I am quite happy for her to be feeling better. But yeah, just ready for the weekend. Very excited that tomorrow is Friday. Have you had a good day? And do you have any weekend plans or anything fun? This is one of the first weekends in a while that has kind of been nothing on the agenda. I do have a book club on Saturday, which I'm very excited about. I need to finish the book. I've read it before, but it's just been a very long time. So I've been listening to the audiobook and I was like, oh, I'm making so much progress. Look at me. And then when I went to the vet today, I was just like, I'll take the physical book. So then, I don't know. I just don't have to worry about headphones, all of that kind of stuff. And realized I had not made nearly as much progress as I thought I had. So it's a pretty chunky book, and I'm 150 pages into it. So gotta work on that for sure. Almost made it. Thank you for sending love to the pup. I appreciate it. Penny, she just has she had some issues, but she is doing much better now. Thank you so much for sending all of the love. Oh, yes. Listen, I had never been to Treasure Islands before. I guess it was like maybe a year ago. My life has changed. I'm on my forever island. Let's see. On my forever island, I have not done any treasure islands. Sorry, my brain just completely went into off mode. Allie, I guess that means that you got the gnat. You got the one brain cell. And it has been so painful. Like, I like the idea of just being able to, play the game as I did in 2020 and everything like that. But I have certainly, especially with the flowers, I've been trying to breed every flower, and I still can't get the blue rose or the green mum. Those are the two that I just have not been able to get. So your weekend is going to consist of reading and playing some games. Okay, what are you reading? I need to hear all about it. And what are your favorite games? Are you playing Animal Crossing at the moment? Okay, let's just go ahead and see what's in here. A cardboard box. Let's take it. And yeah, we may as well just go ahead and sell what we have. The what? Okay, thank you. And I did completely forget that I now have a net. So I definitely will start catching them. I was still in the mindset that I couldn't use my net, but I can't use my shovel. So thank you, Elle. I appreciate that. Okay, we are getting so much closer. No, but it's so funny. So the book that we have for our book club this weekend is Road of Bones by Demi Winters, and it's so good. It's kind of like a Viking Nordic fantasy, and it's fantastic. The magic system's really cool. It has a lot of really, really, really great and important topics that it covers. Definitely has some triggers and things like that. So if you have any triggers or you're sensitive to things, I definitely recommend checking out the trigger warnings, specifically regarding addiction and things like that. but I was fairly confident. I was like, I think I'm going to be okay. It hasn't been that long since I've read it, like less than a year. And then as I've been listening to it, I'm like, oh, yeah, totally forgot that happened. So I almost feel like I'm listening to it for the first time again. And so it's for the best that I'm re-listening to it. But I have, I guess, all day tomorrow to finish it. So I think I can do it. I think we're going to be fine. Ooh, Atmosphere. Is that is it Taylor Jenkins Reid? Did I completely make that up? Please let me know if I am way off base with that. And it's so sad I'm nearly finished. I'm recently reset, so I'm just, ooh, I love that. Who were your starter villagers for playing Animal Crossing? Okay, I haven't read anything by Taylor Jenkins Reid. My problem is, one, I hear that everything they've written is just absolutely phenomenal. So feel free to yell at me that I have not read anything by her. But I'm not big. I love historical fiction. But my problem is I don't like anything that takes place in the 1900s. It has to be like before that. And so it needs to be 1800s and before. And so I know I've heard like really wonderful things about oh my goodness, the one about the band that she did. I've heard like fantastic things about that. I've heard wonderful things about, is it Julie? And now I'm just like ruining every single thing because I almost said Julie Soto is back, but it's Carrie Soto is back. I've heard like really great things about her writing, but I've never read anything. So please tell me if I need to have that changed immediately. I guess technically I wouldn't mind reading something from the 1910s, but I'm not big when it comes to like the Roaring 20s. I didn't like Great Gatsby, Great Depression. Like I don't like World War II is fine, but World War II time period, sorry, not the actual war. I feel like I need to clarify that. But for the most part, yeah, I don't know. I like anything that is kind of more of like the Regency time period. That and honestly, any time before that as well. I really like that. Hi, Ellie. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Okay, that's good to know. I've heard wonderful things about Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I hear that it's like... Allie, stop calling me out. That is going to haunt me. That's going to be like the thing that I just hear in my head. World War II is fine. No, it's not. It's not. I was talking about books from that time period, set in that time period. For the record. But no, I heard a good friend of mine recently just read Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and she said like the first 20% she was like, I don't know, and then she said she got so hooked and that like sobbed her way through it, couldn't put it down. She was like, it was an absolute masterpiece. So maybe I just need to like give it a shot and do it. Daisy Jones and the Six. That was the book I was trying to think of earlier, of the one that's like the band. Very Stevie Nicks coded, from what I understand. I honestly feel like I should never talk again. World War II is fine. It's truly, truly horrible. Yeah. If you do, let me know how you like it. I'd be very keen to hear your thoughts on it for sure. I also haven't watched the TV show, but I heard that it was really, really well done. Good thing we made a couple of extra fishing rods. My other problem is like, right now I am very much into reading fantasy novels. So any contemporary anything, it's like, I need a magic system. I need a magic system with a dash of political intrigue. I need trials. I need dragons. Something like that. So maybe once, like, I don't know, the moment that changes and I'm back into wanting to read more contemporary, then that'll have to be the time that I read something by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I am very grateful though, because I feel like I've read a lot of really good books recently, or just so far this year. Usually I'm kind of stingy when it comes to giving out 5 stars. I mean, it's definitely just vibes. Did I have a good time? Yes. Did it have to actually be a good book? No. But I can be a little bit more stingy with the 5 stars. And at my reading tracker that I'm using this year, it's an Excel spreadsheet, so it automatically populates graphs and things like that. I did not make it, for the record. I am not talented when it comes to Excel. But I was noticing that I have read a significant amount of 5-star reads compared to any other. And so I think it was like 17 5-star reads or something. Could I name them off the top of my head? No. But at least I'm enjoying it. A win is a win. I will take it. And a newsletter that I saw earlier today, I think it was actually from Goodreads, but they were talking about books that are coming out in May, and there were 2 releases on May 5th that I had no idea were coming out, and so I'm so excited about it. I'm stingy as well, but it's purely vibes. It could be the same writing as a Wattpad fanfiction from 2012, but as long as truly, like, as long as I am eating it up, sat, giggling, kicking my feet, like, deeply chuckling, I don't care. You could have grammar mistakes in there. I'm not gonna notice it. My grammar is notoriously horrible. That's why I know with so much confidence that I could never be an editor. Like, anytime someone's been like, hey, would you look this over for any errors? I'm like, no. Here are 15 other people that you should ask. Again, I'll catch the vibes. I'll tell you if it looks good or sounds good, but not the grammar. Liv, I'm so glad we are in the same boat. My mom was an English teacher, and I think every time I open my mouth, she just cringes. But it's all right. I gotta keep people on their toes. All right, I think we have another one. Well, let's see. I also think that I'm going to potentially try and like finish filling up my pockets real fast. And then we'll sell, and maybe that'll be enough. No, Liv. No. Your mom will respond to your text with grammar corrections. That is, yeah, that's rough. That's really, really rough. My mom will correct me, like, if we're talking. She'll be like, Jacqueline, no. Or the worst is when, like, I'll read a word, but I'll never have heard it said out loud. And so I then get myself in trouble because I'll use the word, but not pronounce it correctly. So I thought that the word bedraggled is how you're supposed to say it. I thought it was bedraggled because I was like, if when you get out of bed, like, you know, your hair's messed up and everything, you look bedraggled. And so I decided I was going to use it in a sentence after I had read it for the first time. And she was laughing so hard. I was just like, okay, listen, at least I'm trying to expand my vocabulary. I think it's one of the nice things of reading on a Kindle. You can highlight a word and then look up what it means, but it doesn't have the, like, how do you pronounce it button. I think I need that. I also don't think I could ever be, like, any sort of audiobook narrator. Because I think I would just get notes back of, that's not how that's pronounced. That's not how that's pronounced. Do better. Also, Liv, I was thinking about this earlier. When we were talking last week, you said you would send pictures of some of your yummy creations that you've baked. And I still want to see them. I have been thinking about focaccia all week long, thanks to you. My brain is a sieve too. Sieve. I've read it, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I think Allie's probably absolutely cringing right now. Yes. Excellent. I'm so glad that I pronounced that right. Also, if you find the focaccia, let me know the recipe. I feel like I'm asking a lot of you right now, Liv. I'm sorry. Find the focaccia. How do I pronounce this word? Send me a recipe. Let's see. Okay, and I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and sell all of this as well. Okay. Holly. Yeah, the puns. I also, it's one of those things where I do think that some of the puns are really, really funny in this game. Like, there are some, they make me giggle. I appreciate them. What I don't like is that I have to see it every single time. I wouldn't mind if it's like your first time catching this fish, the way that it has like the yes. And then you never see that again after you catch the fish the first time. But having the same, yeah, it's a little rough. Right. Right. Like, it was right there. It can't be that hard to turn it off. Okay, I would try and catch some bugs, but I think because of the rain, we don't really have anything but crickets out. So... sorry that you're getting 2 back-to-back fishing videos. I feel so bad because there were so many things I was really looking forward to with the 3.0 update, and a lot of it I really, really like. But also, I haven't used the Dream Islands at all. Not a single time. And I want to, but I just haven't. I think it's interesting that you can't really use any of the buildings on them, and it's really just like your house. So I think overall I would feel a little lonely, perhaps. Allie, have you played much since the new update came out? I do, I know. But also, I was just hoping that maybe you had. Allie, have you read any good books recently? It's not like you haven't been busy or anything, so you have a very logical reason as to why you maybe haven't played Animal Crossing in a while. The important question is, are you still playing, is it Planet Zoo? Oh my gosh, Allie. No, tell me about Heated Rivalry. I want to know all about it. This is news to me. Best farm sims. Okay, and what did you find? Oh. Allie, I'm very sorry that you have not been playing Planet Zoo. That makes me very sad for you. Okay, I haven't even heard of Foundation. So I'm going to need you to tell me about that one. Ooh! Yes, Liv, please. Please show me. Yay, give me iron. Okay, so funny story about Allie and Heated Rivalry. So one of my hobbies is bookbinding. And so for Christmas, yeah, it was Christmas. For Christmas, I decided that I was going to bind her and two of our other friends copies of, like, do a rebind, make a new cover for Heated Rivalry. Sorry, I'm airing your grievances. And anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this bind, but in order to, like, do the way that I wanted the pictures to come out for it, it wasn't just going to be like using cloth and doing it that way. I specifically wanted to use some artwork for the cover. And so there is like a print shop that's near my house, like within walking distance. And so I know them really well because of my job. I have to print a lot of stuff out there. So I've become friends with them over the last year. And like the two main people who work there are guys who are like probably in their 30s. Allie, is that what you would say? And so I went in and I was like, hey, like I need these printed out, and it has to be on the specific paper so that it's sticky. Anyway, it was like this whole thing. It was my very first time doing this. So I was like, this might, you know, have to be trial and error. Poor postman. So they were like, yeah, just like email us the file and then we'll go ahead and like get it printed for you. And I was like, awesome. Well, their computer that they like used for the specific printer was out in like the middle of the room. Like everyone could see it. And the pictures that I used were ones that they had, I think for this specific one, it was the GQ like pictures for that Connor and Hudson did. And so this, like on this massive computer screen, the whole thing gets blown up so big. And one of the guys goes, oh, is that the Hardy Boys? Which it's really funny because the Hardy Boys are about brothers, I believe. And the cover was not in a very brotherly position. It's probably the best way to put it. And we just had to be like, no. And Allie was there with me. She was having to help me print off her own birthday or Christmas presents. So... So anyway, I went back in there for the first time in a long time. I hadn't seen them in forever. And walked back in and I was like, hey. And they just acted like nothing happened. And I was like, okay, this is great. But one of them did give me book recommendations, but I forgot what book it was. So I should probably ask him again. But it was very funny. And apparently that a similar thing happened to someone else when she was rebinding Heated Rivalry as well. And I was like, wow, I truly have never had a unique moment in my entire life. They were boy book recommendations. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think his recommendations would have any sort of romance plot or subplot for that matter. And I need a little bit of tension in my book if I'm gonna have a good time reading it, you know? Okay, so I use this app called Finch. It was recommended by a friend, and it's kind of like a self-care kind of app, and it's like really cute, and you basically have like a little bird that you take care of, and so you have like daily tasks and things, and so it can be anything of like making sure you're drinking enough water to like breathing exercises and just different things like that. It's really, really cute. And today it like had a question, and you can also like make friends with other like people. You can share your finch with them, and then you can answer these questions. So the question of the day was, how do you feel about like reclining on an airplane? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a very controversial question. And so now I'm really curious as to like what other people's answer would be, because I don't recline on planes, but I don't mind when other people do. Like, it's just not comfortable for me. Like, it's not adding any comfort. And so I'm like, I don't ever like really feel the need to recline. But I know that like other people do, and that's like totally fine by me. And I'm quite tall, so my knees are typically like up against the chair in front of me. But I don't mind it when people recline. But it was like only during meals, or all the time, or I can't even remember like what else it was. But I think my 2 cents is, if it has the ability to recline, then like it's allowed. I don't know, but I'm very curious to see if there are like other like recline faux pas on airplanes that I don't know about. The one rule that I absolutely stand by is that whoever's in the middle seat gets both armrests. That one I stand by. Ooh, Allie has rules. Excellent. Yay, Liv. I can't wait to see them. I'm so excited. Red eye or extra leg room? Yes, acceptable anytime. Normal economy, not unless you really need to. Okay, that's fair. Does it bother you when other people recline, like in front of you? I also have to say, like, I have not done very many red eyes. Like, I'll do like long haul transatlantic flights that I guess technically could be, I mean, I wouldn't consider them red eyes. But Allie, I know you just did Seattle to New York, and that sounds brutal. In fact, it was brutal. It's not just it sounds, it was. In economy, it makes it very difficult. That's a good point. That's a very good point. It is very difficult to use your laptop when someone's reclined in front of you. I do my very best to not work or have a reason to need my laptop on planes. When I traveled for work, yeah, I'm trying to think. I would use my plane in the airport or use my laptop in the airport, but I would never. I like don't get Wi-Fi on planes pretty much ever. And so I wouldn't be able to work, but I know you write, so that definitely makes sense. I think, and obviously, I know this is not anyone's fault ever, like, but this is kind of my one thing on planes is when you're leaning back against your seat and the person behind you stands up, but they grab the top of like the chair and it gets your hair. Obviously, they're not like intentionally doing that to be mean or anything, but that's always been one that is, it's like, oh, it's not quite my favorite thing. Oh, another plane etiquette question. When is it appropriate to stand up on the plane? Like once you've landed and you've gotten to your gate? Because I was on a flight recently where I was kind of shocked. Not very many people. Yes, I have woken up with a man straddling me before. I will get to that story in a second. Yeah, Connor, you are like an immediate stand-up. I was on a flight recently where not very many people stood up. And like usually I'm chill to wait until, you know, it's just my turn. But the problem was then no one was ready. And it took so much longer to get off the plane because then everyone did stand up and have to get their bags down and everything. And I was like, oh my goodness, maybe there is some merit to having at least some stand and get your stuff. But yeah, Allie, was it when we flew to the DR for your birthday, I think? Was that it? Anyway, a man sat down next to me. He was the middle seat. I was the aisle seat. And when he sat down, he had I think it was like a baggie filled of candy. And he was probably like in his 50s. And he offered me the candy. And I said no. He was very nice. Like it was not like a creepy situation. But I was like, no, I'm good, thank you. And so then I kind of like, I don't think I actually ever fell asleep, but I did kind of lean back and have my eyes closed because it was a later flight. And all of a sudden there's like kind of some like rustling that happens and my seat's kind of getting jostled. And so I just opened my eyes because I think I was listening to an audiobook or something. So I had my headphones on too. And I opened my eyes and there is a man with his face right here. And he has tried to crawl over me to use the bathroom. But he did not get his other leg over. So he is straddling me and his face is right in front of my face. And he just starts laughing. And then, you know, like I laugh and I can't remember. I think he just had to keep going. Like he had committed. So he had to just stick to the bit. And the guy who was in the window seat, like, immediately like reached out and he was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm good, thank you for asking. But yeah, and then I was like, just feel free to tap me anytime you want to go to the bathroom. Like, I appreciate you didn't want to wake me up, but you can just tap my shoulder. And let's see. Do we want to keep this? Oh, I think it's a hanging thing. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I had to think about what we were doing for a second. And let's... Ooh, I need to see what they have for sale. I haven't looked yet today. I think I'm okay without either of those. I thought I had extra and I did not. Okay. We are so close to our 100,000 bells goal. So, man, I really wish we could use our wetsuit today. What am I doing? I don't need to talk to you, but thank you. That is a bummer. Okay, so we've been at this for nearly 2 hours, and I will probably stream for another hour. So here's my question. The must do for today, like the cannot end this stream until this is done, is the 100,000 to like move on to the next day. But we also... I wanted to go ahead and start the museum side quest, which was also 100,000. So I'm thinking that what I might do is hold off on the museum part. I think I'm going to still try and collect as much money as possible, but that way we can still end at a reasonable time. Because we have not had dinner yet, and I don't want to starve Connor. Just because I didn't make enough money in Animal Crossing. So I think what we're going to do is, yeah, we'll just go ahead and finish this part and then see how far we can get in terms of the making enough for the museum. So Allie, I need to know, do you have the gnat back? Because the gnat has left my brain. And I really hope that this means for you that you actually got it. We don't have the shovel, the axe, or the vaulting pole, or the ladder. But we could, regardless, go to a Nook Mile Island just for a change of scenery. And also, I guess we could technically see who could be our first villager. We could technically invite someone to the island. I did not make a rule pertaining to that. I've deleted 100 words. Don't know if they're good words, but that's my progress. Was the goal for today to delete words? I know that you do need to trim down your word count, but is this like movement in the right direction? Oh, okay, good. Go, Allie. You have the gnat. The gnat is in your custody. I love this for you. Oh, Allie, I didn't tell you this. When I tried on the dress for your brother's wedding today, I like tried on the shoes with it as well. And the dress got caught in my heel. And I genuinely thought that I ripped the hem clean off with how badly I tripped. And that was within the first 5 minutes of having the dress on. So fully expecting to absolutely face plant at your brother's wedding. So just expect that. I was also worried that I had like ripped it and it wasn't going to work anymore because it no longer was an actual dress. But I think we're okay. Fingers crossed, we're okay. Thank goodness too. I'm glad that's the least interesting thing that will happen at the wedding. Good news, no one's going to be looking at me. They're all going to be looking at the bride, as they should. So in earlier this week, I was playing Tomodachi Life. I haven't edited the video yet, so I definitely need to get on that. But I thought it would be a really cute idea to design my own me and to make Rocky from Project Hail Mary. Except I do, in fact, think it is a crime against humanity what I have created. And it doesn't look anything like Rocky. And that is why I haven't edited the video. Because I'm so mortified by my creation. Like, I do feel slightly like I have something in common with Victor Frankenstein. But then I also made a Ryland Grace, and they're best friends, and I think that's really cute. But it it didn't go well. My goodness. He is. I'm not gonna repeat. He is. I did try to make his little hamster ball around his head to kind of like give more of the illusion, you know, of who he is. But I also had to I had to attach arms to his head. And that was also kind of cursed. So it's not good. It's not good at all. But it does kind of make it... Well, okay, listen. It makes it look like he has headgear. But he doesn't have eyes, a nose, or a mouth, or ears. It's just a face. Or a head. Yeah, and then he has 2 arms coming out of the head. And then this thing that kind of looks like headgear instead of a ball thing. It's not my best. Actually, what's sad is it might actually be my best work. But I'm just not an artist. I even tried to do shading, Allie. I thought you'd be so proud. No, I did not add that part of his anatomy. Because that's not on his face. And that's actually something that the movie got wrong. I mean, in part it was right, but mostly it was not. They did not, yeah. So... I need to get back to re-listening to that audiobook, though. I put it down so I could finish our book club book. But I want to make sure that I don't forget about it. I recognize the irony in saying this as I am streaming for multiple hours. But I have been trying to not be as digital this week, if you will. And so like when I've been listening to my audiobook, I've been trying to do like other crafts and things like that. So Rocky does have a wife, but Rocky, to my knowledge, does not have children, but he did explain how children were born on his home planet, on Iridian. But it was not, it was like they both lay eggs next to each other, and then that is then how basically the eggs are fertilized. It's nothing physical. But anyway, so I finished my crochet project that I started forever and a half ago. So it's like a super, actually, you might be able to see it a little bit back there. It's like a super, super chunky blanket. And then I started working on my needlepoint again as well. And so it took me, it's slow going. But I definitely wanted to finish it before I started working on like some of my other, like the bookish needlepoint that I was able to find at a store in Dallas recently. But I was like, okay, you have to finish the one that you have before you can jump into a different one. So that's what I'm doing. But now my mom has been wanting to design her own needlepoint canvases because they can be quite pricey. And so I think I have figured out a way to make that happen. And so, but that is also, I haven't tested it out yet. I need to. But I think I'll be able to do it using the Cricut. So that's kind of exciting. So if you end up getting a needlepoint anything from me over the next like 10 years as a gift, it's because it's taken over my life. Okay, that was rude. Connor, I did, I should have sent this to you today. I saw someone, they drew something like for Project Hail Mary. It's kind of their own take on like what would happen after the end of the book. And it was that Rocky and Adrian did have kids, and they named the first one Grace. And there was something along the lines of like, we name our firstborn after the thing most important to us. It was very cute. I need to try and find it because it was precious. We got another one! Well, I guess we can sell this one. Bielacela can. Woohoo! Listen, I will take it. Okay, let's go ahead and sell all of this stuff real fast. And I'm also I'm not really focusing on decorating for this challenge, so I think I'm going to go ahead and sell this as well. What am I doing? This way. Okay, red snapper, whiteboard. Yeah, we can just go ahead and sell all of this. Except for the iron. I'm going to keep that. Yay! That was a good haul. Okay, so one goal of 100,000 bells complete, which is so nice. Again, I'm thinking we probably have like 35 minutes left of this stream, and we'll just see what we can accomplish in that time. I am so sorry that this has just been 100% fishing this whole time. Definitely not what my intention was. Let's go ahead and drop off the stone. And also this iron. And let's see. I definitely could go ahead and put the money away too. Actually, I might just drop it. Okay, perfect. And I shouldn't have picked up this other fishing rod. If you are new to the stream, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I need to figure out like a really succinct way to phrase this because so far it has not been succinct at all. But I came up with this idea for a chaos challenge. And basically, if you want to progress in the game, then you have to spin a wheel. There are a few things that you have to kind of do every day, no matter what. And for right now, to start that off, it is you have to make 100,000 bells, and then you can time travel or end the stream, kind of things like that. But another part of it is like if you want to start the museum or do Nook's Cranny or Able Sisters or anything like that, then you have to spin a wheel. There are 3 different wheels. One is like just your daily wheel, something that you can accomplish without having to time jump. And that can be things like not being able to use your net or your shovel, anything like that. Or you may have to catch 20 fish in a row or break 10 tools or get stung by wasps a certain amount of times, just different things like that. But then there is like a difficult wheel, and that may take many days. And so it can be anything from having to breed a green mum to catching 5 stringfish, completing the museum, like all those kinds of things, getting a certain amount of bells. I don't think I have a certain amount of Nook miles, but I might need to add that. So anyway, that is kind of the challenge. Last week, we weren't able to use our net, and we had to catch 20 fish in a row. So like not difficult at all. And then for this week, in order to start the museum, we also have to make 100,000 bells. So I knew that today was going to be a big one because we had to make a ton of money, which we are just a little over halfway there. And then for today, we weren't able to use our wetsuit or a shovel. So we have to ignore all of which we don't even have a shovel yet. So we're not really in a pickle or anything like that. And then, yeah, we are able to technically start the side quest for Nook's Cranny, but we don't have an axe yet either. So we cannot collect any of the wood that we need to be able to start it. So again, I need to figure out a better way to phrase all of that. I tried to like start making like a infographic, and I was like, this is really wordy. Like, I don't know how this is going. So, but I'll have to put something together. But I guess today has been quite a lucky day because we have caught 2 coelacanth, and even though we technically shouldn't have done this, we did keep one of them instead of selling it because we haven't technically started the museum side quest, but Allie bullied me, so I can't say no to Allie. Let's see, I thought I heard a balloon. Maybe it was just the water. No, I can't hear you. Right? Am I crazy? I was right. Thank goodness. I was going to be really concerned. Oh, yay, more iron. Okay, so I think technically, even without having a shovel, we have been able to collect 15. So halfway there. I shall take it. Okay. A challenge that I've set for myself, it's kind of like an unofficial challenge, if you will, but I'm attempting to read 1 book a week that is off of my to be read shelf. It's actually more like to be read bookcases. There are 2 bookcases that I have not read a single book on them. And I will have to say, it's going fairly well, but at the same time, I'm also filling the shelf faster than I'm reading them because I am buying books pretty much every week. And so even though I'm making room and putting, like, I'll move them over to my other shelves once I'm done, but they unfortunately, they're not making the room like I was hoping that they would. And after Ali recommended, Ali, you said it was LibBib, right? Which is a way to like keep track of all of the books that you have on your shelves. I downloaded the app. I haven't started using it yet. I need to like categorize everything, but I'm very curious to see, does it have like a you've read it and you haven't read it section? Because I'd be very curious to see how many are on my shelves that I haven't read yet. I think there are definitely significantly more that I have read than I haven't, but I could do better. I could definitely do better. Yes. LibBib, that's right. Ooh, that's smart. So you can make different libraries, but you just use that as a catalog. That's a good idea because I definitely have made the mistake of buying the same book way too many times. Hi, Victoria. Glad you're here. Yeah, Ali, you'd be your poor insurance company. They would have to pay through the nose because of how many books you have. Did you say you were up to 700 the other day? Did I just completely make that up? But Victoria, I hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. I want to hear all about it. Over 750. Girl. Cat's library? Wait, that sounds really cute. Elle, please tell me more about your reading tracker. Ali, I can't believe you still have those books in your garage. I used to like make a journal of all of the books that I read for the year, and I would it would be a completely empty journal, and I would create like different spreads for it and stuff. Ali was the one who inspired me into that. But then I moved to like a digital one, and now I just keep a spreadsheet. But I mean, I've been struggling recently with some things I want to like physically write down. Some things I want to keep digital, and then other things I need to like almost have like a whiteboard of it. But I feel like over the last month and a half, I haven't been able to get everything that's in my brain down on paper. And so, or like out of my brain and in a place that I can visualize it. So if y'all have any ideas of like, you like this app, you like this technique, like you have this planner or you use a whiteboard or whatever, please let me know, because I feel like I have things in so many different places. Like I'll have a bajillion sticky notes, but then I keep like a notebook for work that it's just like a journal, a ruled page journal that I like keep track of like all of my to-dos for the day. But then like I also will have checklists. I like to use Notion for different things, but I just feel like I need to, I don't know, get my brain on right. So if y'all have a technique that you really like, please let me know. Allie, not the paying for a dumpster. I mean, here's the thing, you're gonna have to downsize. So like, well, actually, that's not true. It's not set in stone that you're gonna have to downsize if you move to Seattle, but it might be a very likely possibility. Liv, seriously, how late is it over there? Liv! Oh my gosh. Okay, and your streams in the morning, aren't they like super early for you? Like, isn't it like, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they at like 6:30? Girl, do you sleep? Okay, okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Maybe I'm being stupid and it's 6:30 my time. I think maybe that's it. We're gonna pretend like I didn't just have that, like, she doesn't sleep or charge her phone. Liv, no. Hey, you're doing the best you can, Liv. You're doing great. You have to be up at 7. Yeah, it's time for bed, girl. You have a big moon coming up too. Big move coming up. What percent is it? Hey, 51's not bad. 51's not bad at all. It's never been above 51%. Allie, I don't know what junk you're talking about because I think everything in your house is so perfect. You've curated it to perfection. I sent screenshots. You can track reading time and make different bookshelves. Elle, I'll have to check that out. That sounds so nice. I think you said it was Cat's Library. I'm going to like make a mental note of that. An accessories stand. Oh, that's cute. But I think I'm probably gonna sell it. Liv, do you need a section of your Discord where it's like phone percentage? And it can just be your updates of like what how charged your phone is. When was the last time you... Okay, well... Garage, it's been a minute. Yeah, I guess it's been a minute. Ooh, that's a good idea, Victoria. Of having an app that will like basically force you. I do live dangerously with the balloons close to the water. One, it'll give me Nook Miles if it goes into the water. Two, I'm very impatient. And so that's kind of like more a problem than anything. I'm not willing to wait for them. There's a cat reading? Oh my gosh. Elle, you have made my day. Made my day. Liv, you are not alone. I am calling out Allie in the chat for the story that I heard a couple weekends ago about filling up her water bottle on, like, what was it, a Sunday, and hoping you would finish the one water bottle by Friday. Yay, Tiff, you're here! Oh my gosh. Tiff, I am so happy to see you. How are you, babe? Yeah. The app is cat things. I absolutely need to get that app. That sounds so good. Instead of believing in Rodney, how charged is your phone? That is so funny. It was therapy day. Oh, babes. Sending you so much love. I'm really proud of you, though. Therapy is hands down one of the hardest, but one of the best things in the world. And I'm really proud of you for doing it. You are amazing, and you're so strong. And I love you so much. Saturday night to Wednesday night. Thank you very much. Oh, my bad. How dare I, Allie? I drink water when coffee and tea is better. I have that problem. I try and drink like I guess it's like maybe 32 ounces. I can't see. It's a little dark in here. I try and drink one every morning before I start drinking tea because I'm not a coffee drinker. It almost never happens though. Like very wishful thinking. It is what it is. Oh, Tiff, I'm just so happy you're here. Okie dokie, let's see. Tiff, have you been reading anything good recently? Your commute is kind of long though, right? I would definitely need coffee to get through that. Thankfully, my commute is literally from my bedroom to my office. It's like a max 20 steps. So I'm not really one to get to complain about that. An hour, dude. That's long, twice a day. Do you have to go in every day of the week? I can't remember if y'all moved to like full in person. 3 days a week. Ugh. Dude, that's rough. Okay, so we have 39. Okay, well, Tiffany, share the titles. Share with the class. You can't just leave us hanging like that. Also, just a reminder, I do have the link for the Discord, but more importantly, please share like your handles and everything in the Discord. Definitely self-promote here in the Discord as well. Cuppa Liv, she streams and her streams are so lovely. I'm so happy I was able to catch both of them this week. So much fun. So definitely go follow her on Twitch as well. But yeah, share Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, anything like that. we want to follow and we want to support and encourage each other. Apple cheese is very underrated, Liv. It is something that, like, I never think about, but then every time I have it, I'm like, oh, this is delicious. Truly, truly delicious. Okay, Jacqueline. I know we've been fishing for a long time, but girly, you know how to aim. I promise. There we go. Yeah, I like orange juice, but sometimes it's like a little too acidic and sharp. Definitely not after like brushing teeth. I've never understood like having it at breakfast because I just, My brother also, when he was living at home, he would have orange juice with as much pulp as humanly possible. And like his goal was to have to eat orange juice with a fork. And oh my gosh, I can't. And so because he was the oldest, he always won out on that one. And I can't do it. I can't do it. But I love like pineapple juice, mango. I love grape juice. There is something about grape juice that I get behind it. It's so good. Ooh, I like cranberry juice. I'm not a big grapefruit fan. I don't know what it is. My husband like has like allergies with like medications to grapefruit, so we just never have it at the house. And it's such a shame because it's so pretty. Like I love it's such a beautiful fruit. I just don't love it. Wait, Tiff, you are a high pulp girly? I literally don't think I've ever met anyone other than my brother who likes pulp. I am aghast. Passion fruit is also a gorgeous fruit. Yeah, anytime I've like had to get grape juice in the past, I am just like absolutely amped to have it in my fridge. I'm like, this is excellent. Oh my goodness, we have multiple pulp fans. Y'all, I had no idea there were so many pulp lovers out there. I wish there was a way to like, raspberries are my favorite fruit. I love them so much. I wish there was a way to have like raspberry juice. Tiff, you have your people. I bet you didn't expect to get like a whole nother round of therapy just coming to the stream. You feel seen with the other pulp. Hi, G. Glad you're here. Wait, Victoria, that's hilarious. So you like pulp in the orange juice, but you don't like eating oranges because of the pulp. Fascinating. G, I hope you are doing so well and having a wonderful day. What is new with you? Watching me the pulpers. Liv, I hope you are able to sleep well and that you have a wonderful day tomorrow. I think my preferred, because I'm not a big fan of like oranges either. I don't know if they were just so annoying to peel. Like, I was like, I don't want to have to work this hard for my food. But I do love like clementines or mandarin oranges. That I'm happy to work for because they are just scrumptious. I think that's all I'm gonna cry. Yeah, give me, like, listen. When I'm hungry, I don't want to have to, like, go to war just to be able to eat something. Answer for you, Allie. Okay. No. Because it's a challenge, Allie. Are you basically saying, like, why challenge when you can do anything else other than fish? Because, like, fair. But unfortunately, we are streaming a challenge. So I don't blame you if you're so annoyed. Because, so my plan for today was to go diving and to make the money so fast because we would just be diving because I needed to make 200,000 bells today. Yes, I had to make 200 though, for the museum and for the like completion, like the daily task of it. But then we spun the wheel and it was like, hey, you can't wear your wetsuit today. So yeah, that's why. It's exhilarating. I know. You are understandably on the edge of your seat, just absolutely thrilled with the outcome of today. Toddlers are the worst, honestly. I have an almost 3-year-old. Oh no. Oh, bless y'all's heart. That is so tough. You're exhausted and they're ready to rave. Well, I hope that they are able to fall asleep soon because that is truly not sleeping. Moms are incredible and y'all deserve so much credit for the incredible things that y'all do and for keeping humans alive and all at the risk of your own sleep. So you are doing amazing. But I also hope that they go to sleep soon so you can go to sleep soon. No tip. I bought some oranges for Minnie yesterday. I thought they would be such a good idea. Yeah, no, seriously, they're so hard to open. Good for all I don't even know why I'm trying to fish and read chats at the same time. This is not going well. Oh, I see what you say. Gotcha. Yes, so on YouTube, if y'all are watching on YouTube, you will not be able to see what people from Twitch are writing just in the chat. I do have it like I have them merged is probably the best way to say it on my screen. But I have a feeling that it's really, really, really small. That was something that I was working on earlier. That's why I was almost late to my own stream, because it was stressing me out and I was getting very cranky. So I'll work on that before next week and try and make it better, because I agree. I can't read it. I have to have a different window open because it's so tiny. I'm still trying to figure out all the little bits and bobs for the streaming. So thank y'all for being very patient with me. I think what's like so fascinating about it, from what I can tell, so I use a program called OBS Studio, which is great. I love it. But there are so many other things that you can use and ways that you can customize and do things differently and all of those things. And I, for one, am just like, just give me one way to do something. Like, just say, this is how you do this. And I'll say, awesome. Because if you looked at my search history, I'm trying to figure out, how does this one program do this one thing, to do this other one thing, to then make it this color and make it bigger? And I still can't find an answer. And I think I spent probably over an hour just trying to make it to where it could be a little bit bigger. And clearly, it's not great. Oh no. Bless your heart, G. Also, you are in good company. I cannot spell anything, and I have horrible grammar as well, so you are not alone. Zero judgment here. Oh, yeah, Tiff. I don't know. If you're doing it on your TV, I'm not quite sure what that is like. I have zero knowledge on that. Thank you. There's so many options. And they would be like, hey, watch this one YouTube video to figure this out. And then it wouldn't even be what I needed. And there were like 800 of them. And they were like, oh, so you're using this one thing? Well, you should use that thing's twin sister, a half removed or something instead. It's better. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So we'll just get there eventually. Oh, Liv, you're so sweet. Thank you. I might do that because, girl, we're just surviving today, you know. Just surviving. Yeah. Yeah, Liv, are you going to be on babysitting duty for everyone? Maybe. This is so cute. Also, Allie can attest to this, but I always get myself in trouble because I never turn on my overhead light. And when we would record episodes for the podcast, you know, obviously it would start off to where it was still light outside. But then by the end of our recording, I would be completely sitting in the dark. And I feel like I need to figure out some more lighting in here. Even though I don't like turning on the overhead light. It's a little too bright for me, you know? She's a people pleaser. Well, she sounds precious. My problem, I have a niece and nephew who are the most adorable, hilarious kids in the world. I love them so much. My problem is I can't ever keep a straight face when they're bad. Like I can't provide any sort of discipline because I just think they're absolutely hilarious. And so I'm trying to be the fun aunt. I'm not trying, but like that's my job, is just to be the fun one and to probably get them into a little bit of trouble. My older brother got me into trouble all the time, and so I just figured that this is recompense for what I went through as a kid. So, let's see, which way is it going? Am I going to be able to catch it in time? No. Yeah, I like being the fun aunt. And they're so much fun. They're actually going to be in town this weekend, so I'm hoping I can see them for a little bit because they are adorable. But like, they're doing T-ball right now, and anytime I see a video of it, like, it's just so funny. Oh, I bet she's so precious, G. How old is she? I think you mentioned it earlier. And did you say that she was 3? Okay, I'm gonna pick this up so I don't forget about it. And miss another balloon. Okay, there is another balloon, so that was perfect timing. I also just think, like, little girls, they're just so much fun. The tea parties, the clothes. Shopping for little girl clothes is just infinitely better than little boy, like buying little boy clothes. I'm like, no, I want the dresses. I want the sparkles. I want the cute little headbands that match. I always get very excited when a friend of mine or a family member has a girl because it's like, excellent, gonna shop. She's 3 on the 10th. Oh, and she has, orange hair. I bet she is so precious. I bet she is adorable. Well, happy early birthday to her. May babies are special. Okay, I think I'm going to sell, and then honestly that might be it for tonight. So sorry that this was such an abysmally boring stream. But it was just fishing the whole time, round 2. But I'm sure we will get up to much more chaos in the next one. So I'm gonna sell everything, and then let's see. We can get a good idea of how much progress we have made with being able to unlock the museum. So let's see. I'm gonna make sure I don't accidentally sell any of my fishing poles. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell that clock too. And let's also just go ahead and put it in the ABD machine. Okay, that's not too shabby. I will take that. So I guess, let's see, I'll switch over to, so I guess for next week, we'll only have to get 49,000 to finish the museum. So that's kind of nice. We can break that one up a little bit. But yeah, this was so much fun. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't tell you how much it means to me, how special this was. It was so lovely to get to chat with y'all for today and to just hang out for a couple of hours and play Animal Crossing. So next week we will continue with Museum and starting Nook's Cranny. Hopefully by then we can have a shovel and an axe. Yeah, and then maybe we'll go visit like a Nookmire Island and we can see who's going to be like some of our first villagers. But y'all are so great. This is so fun. Thank you for making the second stream ever so special. I hope that y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, whether that's evening or morning. But I will see you next Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time to continue our little challenge. Don't forget, we have a Discord. You are more than welcome to join it. And if y'all are in it, don't forget to self-promote. Share all of your streams and everything like that. I want to make sure that we follow each other and support each other over there. Okay, well, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I'll see you later. Bye.